What if I revealed that most people today are silently losing? Not due to a lack of ability, but because they lack mental resilience. We scroll endlessly, compare ourselves, and feel jealous. Then we wonder why we're trapped, fragile, or directionless. We seek ease but end up drained. We dodge hardship yet suffer constantly. The truth stings, comfort is eroding us gradually. Struggle, though tough, plants the seeds of true strength. The twist? Ancient Stoics understood this long before apps, social platforms, or self-improvement guides. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic thinker, said, "You control your mind, not external events. Embrace this, and you'll discover power." That's not just wisdom, it's a tool, a mindset, a way to thrive amid chaos without faltering. Stoicism doesn't simplify life, it makes you unbreakable. In this video, we'll explore 8 raw Stoic principles to transform you mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. No fluffy motivation here, just real, life-changing truths. These principles, rooted in ancient Rome's tested wisdom, remain strikingly relevant. Before we dive in, commit to this: if you're serious about growth, don't treat this like another feel-good clip. This isn't passive entertainment, it's your call to action. Like this video now. Comment as we go, especially when a point strikes deep. Share it with someone who needs it. Don't skip any part, missing even one principle could cost you clarity or courage when it matters most. Let's start. Number 1, welcome discomfort like an ally. Society teaches us to flee from pain, but the Stoics urge the opposite: face it head-on. Reflect on your greatest growth. Did it come when you were cozy, relaxed, and life was easy? Or when life hit hard, forcing you to choose between rising or staying shattered? Marcus Aurelius endured wars, betrayal, and sickness, yet led with poise. He didn't shy from discomfort, he used it to forge himself. "The obstacle is the way," he said. That's not poetic nonsense, it's a rule. Every challenge sharpens your resolve. Every setback tests your patience. Every rejection builds resilience. Modern life screams, avoid pain. Stoicism counters, prepare for it. That cold shower? A challenge. That tough talk? A path. That workout when you're drained? It's sculpting your character. The Stoics believed choosing discomfort builds you for life's chaos. When the storm hits, you're ready. Seneca, another Stoic, practiced sleeping on hard floors, eating simple meals, wearing worn clothes, not to punish himself, but to train. Why? So when life strips away comfort, you're unshaken. Discomfort isn't your foe, it's your reflection, revealing who you are and who you're becoming. Avoiding small pain today leads to greater suffering tomorrow. But lean into the fire, and something powerful happens. You stop fearing it. That's the start of freedom. From now on, see discomfort as a training partner. It may sting, but it's strengthening you. Pick one small discomfort today: cold shower, hard conversation, facing boredom, and do it. No excuses. This is how warriors are made. The only way to become unstoppable is to stop avoiding. Drop this affirmation in the comments: discomfort is my forge. Number 2, stop letting emotions rule you. How often do your feelings dictate your day? A rude remark makes you lash out. Plans shift, and your mood crashes. You feel unmotivated, so you skip the gym, the work, the discipline. It's not just you, it's everyone. But the harsh truth: if emotions control you, you're their prisoner. The Stoics saw emotional slavery as worse than physical chains. Epictetus, A former slave turned Stoic said, "Anyone who can upset you becomes your master. They only disturb you if you allow it." Think about it, that driver who cut you off? You gave them your peace. That breakup? You let it steal your identity. That harsh comment online? You handed over your joy. Stoicism doesn't mean suppressing emotions. It means observing them, understanding them, and choosing how to respond. A child throws a fit. A Stoic sits calmly in the storm and reflects. Marcus Aurelius, despite his power, wrote in his journal, Meditations, "If something external upsets you, the pain comes from your judgment of it, which you can change at any moment." That's true control, not letting trivial things steal your energy. It's tough because it means no more blaming others. You can't say, "They made me angry," or "She ruined my day." It's all your choice. But here's the power: you can choose differently. Feel anger, but don't act on it. Feel fear, but move forward. Feel sadness, but don't drown. That's Stoic freedom. Next time you're triggered, pause. Breathe. Ask, "Is this feeling serving me?" Respond deliberately. This isn't being cold, it's being in command. When you master your emotions, you become steady, clear, powerful. People notice. You're no longer swayed by every little thing. In today's emotional chaos, that stability is rare, magnetic, unstoppable. Real growth starts when you stop being a puppet and become the master. Number 3, stop expecting justice. Life owes you nothing. Expecting fairness is a fast track to suffering. You work hard, but someone lazier gets ahead. You love fully, but they leave. You do right, yet face punishment. Anger follows. This isn't fair. But the Stoic truth: fairness is a human invention, not a universal law. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Injustice can come from inaction." Even as emperor, he saw unfairness daily but didn't complain or despair. Instead, he anchored himself in one truth: life isn't about fairness, it's about resilience. The Stoics didn't expect kindness from life, they anticipated pain, loss, betrayal. By expecting it, they were prepared. Let's be real, fairness is a nice idea, but clinging to it weakens you. Saying, "This isn't fair," often means, "I don't want to face this." The Stoic law: you don't grow by demanding fairness, you grow by confronting reality and moving on. Bad things happen to good people. Sometimes the wicked prosper. Effort doesn't always bring rewards. That's not pessimism, that's reality. What sets the average apart from the unstoppable? The average wait for fairness. The Stoic builds inner strength so nothing external can break them. This doesn't mean becoming cold, it means treating yourself with respect, no matter how the world acts. Seneca said, "Living itself is courage when life feels unjust." Instead of complaining, use pain as fuel. Hone skills so sharp they can't be ignored. Love without expecting return. Face betrayal with dignity. The Stoic way is radical ownership, not because it's your fault, but because it's your move. You can't control life's blows, but you control your response. That calm, warrior-like response makes you unstoppable. Fairness isn't guaranteed, but strength is earned, one choice at a time. Number 4, focus on what you can control, release the rest. The Stoics taught that your power lies in a small, specific sphere, your control. Everything else? Let it go. Epictetus said, "Use what's in your power well and accept the rest as it comes." Most people fall into a trap. They try to control others, predict the future, or obsess over outcomes. Then they wonder why they're anxious, powerless, angry. what's truly yours to control. Your thoughts, choices, actions, reactions. Everything else, others' opinions, chance, uncertainty, is beyond you. You can't control the weather, but you can choose your clothing. You can't control if people like you, but you can control how you treat them. You can't control the economy, but you can control your learning, spending, preparation. This shift is massive. It reclaims your power. Instead of being pulled by things you can't change, you stand firm in your actions. Picture a storm at sea. The Stoic doesn't curse the waves, they steer the ship. That's why they stay calm when others panic, focused when others complain, disciplined when others drift. It's not about ignoring the world, it's about choosing what deserves your energy. Most worries, 90%, are about things beyond control. Practice this. When stressed, ask, can I control this? If yes, act. If no, release. Simple? Yes. Easy? No. Powerful? Absolutely. Marcus Aurelius said, you control your mind, not events. Know this, and you'll find strength. Live this, and you're unshakable, not because you control everything, but because you master yourself, no matter what. Number 5, choose hardship to forge an unbreakable will. In a comfort-obsessed world, discipline is a superpower. The Stoics didn't wait for life to test them, they tested themselves. Not to suffer, but to strengthen, not to punish, but to prepare. Seneca wrote, reserve days to live simply, with basic food and rough clothing, asking, is this what I feared? This was voluntary hardship, chosen discomfort to build a mind that wouldn't crack. Today, people avoid pain at all costs. No skipped meals, no silence, no inconvenience. But when life gets tough, they crumble, panic, blame. The Stoic, trained for hardship, has practiced hunger, fatigue, rejection, boredom. They're not invincible, they're adaptable. Willpower isn't built by watching videos, it's built by doing what you dread, deliberately. Try this, fast for a day to master your urges. Take a cold shower when you want to quit. Say no to a luxury to sharpen restraint. Wake early to train when your body begs for sleep. These choices stack, making you formidable, not cruel, but aware that comfort doesn't build strength. Challenge does. When hardship arrives, you don't flee, you're ready. Marcus Aurelius faced plagues, wars, betrayals, yet wrote with clarity. Why? Hardship was no surprise, it was expected. When it's expected, it can't paralyze you. Instead of asking, how can I make life easier? Ask, how can I grow stronger? Practice hunger, solitude, cold, exhaustion, and stay focused. One day, life will test you beyond imagination. You'll rise. Number 6, let go of outcomes, embrace the process. We're taught to chase results, get the job, close the deal, hit the target, earn praise. But Stoicism shifts the focus, release the outcome, master the effort. Why? Results aren't guaranteed, but your actions are yours. Epictetus said, freedom comes from ignoring what's beyond your control. Obsessing over results breeds suffering. You work out a week, see no results, quit. You start a project, it fails, you feel worthless. You love, they leave, you break. But what if you valued the work itself, the training, creating, learning, trying? That's the Stoic way. When you focus on process, you always win, even if the outcome differs. Ironically, letting go of needing results often leads to better ones. You're not desperate, emotional, or validation-driven, you're grounded in action. Marcus Aurelius wrote, don't let the future unsettle you. Face it with the same reason you use today. Stop worrying about what might happen, just work now. Write to hone your craft, not to go viral. Train to master your body, not just to win. Build for pride in the effort, not applause. Tying your worth to outcomes makes you fragile, tying it to discipline and focus makes you unstoppable. Show up like the result is already yours, and enjoy the craft. Win or lose, you've won by doing the work. Number 7, face death, live with purpose. Most people act like they'll live forever, wasting time, delaying dreams, staying stuck in bad habits or toxic relationships. The Stoics reflected on death, not to be morbid, but to awaken. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You could die today." Let that guide your actions, words, thoughts. That's not fear, it's freedom. Knowing life is finite means every wasted moment is lost forever. You can't wait for someday. Tomorrow isn't promised. The Stoics practiced memento mori, remember you'll die, to stay focused, present, intentional. Realizing time is short stops you from scrolling endlessly, arguing over trivia, or tolerating mediocrity. You start creating, loving, acting now. Seneca said, "Life isn't short, we just waste so much of it." You may not control its length, but you control its depth. The lie is thinking there's plenty of time. There isn't. That risk you avoid, that project you delay, that person you mean to forgive, that change you'll make in next year, now is your moment. The Stoic stares at death and says, "You won't catch me wasting my life." This doesn't make you anxious, it makes you alive. You speak truth, love openly, work urgently, release ego, and fear no failure, because wasting life is the real failure. Live like time is borrowed, it is. You become focused, magnetic, purposeful. People feel it. You feel it. Number 8, fight for virtue, not applause. Most chase likes, praise, attention. But the Stoic acts for virtue, not the crowd. Marcus Aurelius said, "Do what's right, the rest is irrelevant." Live with integrity, even unseen. Speak truth, even without cheers. Keep promises, even at a cost. Train hard, even alone. That's virtue, it builds a soul that can't be swayed. It's not about perfection, it's about principle. Doing right is often hard. Lying is easier. Impressing beats authenticity. Seeking approval is simpler than standing alone. But choosing what's right over what's easy sharpens you. You become someone your future self respects, with an identity no one can steal. Seneca said, "Live as if the world sees your actions and reads your thoughts." That's power, a life unswayed by pressure, built on integrity. In a world of facades, the Stoic is authentic. In a world of chaos, the Stoic is calm. In a world of show, the Stoic is real. To be unstoppable, don't chase praise, live your values. Stand tall, even stripped of status or wealth. When you don't need the crowd, you become the one they follow. Walk the path that matters, even alone. If you've reached this point, something in you is ready to transform, to shed distractions, weakness, emotional chaos, and step into greatness. Not perfection, but power. Not control over others, but mastery of self. That's the Stoic way. It doesn't promise ease, it offers clarity, direction, a life of meaning amid collapse. Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus didn't write for calm times, they wrote to endure storms, battles, betrayals, death with grace. True strength isn't in wealth or might, it's in keeping your word, facing fear unflinchingly, doing right when it's hard. You don't need motivation or the perfect moment, just start now. Train your mind. Expect hardship. Release outcomes. Hold your values. Live like time is running out, it is. The beauty? You don't need applause or understanding. On the Stoic path, you become unshakable from within. That strength is rare, real, yours. Drop this affirmation in the comments: I grow unshakable daily. If this sparked something in you, don't keep it quiet. Like the video, comment your favorite principle, share it with someone on their path, and subscribe. We're building a community of thinkers, warriors, those who seek purpose over noise. Don't skip any part of your life. It's all training, all transformation. Keep showing up, choosing strength, until you're unstoppable.